Hi, my name is Jenny Morrow, and after 17 years as a marriage therapist and relationship coach, I'm doing a little mini series on the difference between individual work and couples work. So one of the questions that I've had is, can you do couples work with just one person in the session? And I would say at this point, my perspective is no, that is not possible. I used to think it was more possible. I used to think, as long as one person is changing, that can change the relationship. And the truth is it can. Individual work has an impact on the relationship because the relationship is comprised of those two individuals. And so one person changing will change the relationship. Will it mean that the relationship gets better? Not necessarily. So if one person changes, it will change the relationship for better or worse in terms of how someone wants their relationship to be. It's hard to know. There's no way of knowing unless you just do that work and see what happens. And sometimes doing individual work can actually make things more difficult relationally. So for a variety of reasons, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's just the reality. And so for couples work, it takes both people in a session. To do relational work with one person with another is not really possible with just that one person. And I think it's really important to understand that difference, because a lot of people come in and they think, well, I'll do the relational work myself because my partner doesn't want to come in. And what I'll tell people is, that's totally fine. If your partner's not willing to be here, that's amazing that you're here and you're going to do some individual work, and you can see what happens to the relationship as you do the individual work. There is a risk that the relationship may get actually more difficult depending on what the issues are. So I put that out as a risk factor. And then we do the individual work and see what happens if that's the path they want to take. But it's not possible to do couples work with just one person. Doing relational work takes both people in the relationship, and one person, as much as it might be a nice fantasy to think that one person can carry the relational work all by themselves, it's not really possible. Though doing your individual work may inspire your partner to show up differently and may help improve the experience of the relationship, it is still individual work. It's not relational work.